Right, so I've had people ask why I chose corporate commercial law instead of litigation, and this shocks people because I wanted to be a litigator for basically my entire life. When I was 15 years old, I was convinced that I was going to be arguing cases at the Supreme Court one day, and that was the dream. And then I actually started going to court, and I hated it. And not because litigation isn't interesting or important, or because litigators aren't smart or good at what they do. It just was not for me. The first thing I realized is that everyone is in a bad mood all of the time, and I get it. People don't end up in court because something wonderful happened. But spending time in that environment, I realized it was not the energy I wanted to spend my entire career around. Second, I am absurdly detail oriented. Like, if a comma is in the wrong place, I will find it. If something doesn't match in a document, I will find it. And I genuinely enjoy that level of detail. And while litigators do care about details, I find that my brain is just much happier drafting, structuring, and organizing transactions than preparing for court. Third, and this is a big one for me personally, I have endometriosis. Most days I am totally fine, but endometriosis can be incredibly unpredictable, so the idea of being in the middle of a bad flare while I have a trial scheduled or a mandatory court appearance stressed me out. Corporate commercial law gives me a lot more flexibility. If I'm having a rough day, I can often work from home, manage my schedule, and still get my work done. And finally, I realized I love puzzles. Every financing transaction is a puzzle. Every reorganization is a puzzle. Every acquisition is a puzzle. You're taking all of these moving pieces and figuring out how they fit together, and that is genuinely so fun to me. So despite spending years convinced I was destined to be a litigator, I ended up in corporate commercial law, and honestly, it was one of the best career decisions I have ever made. So it turns out that 15-year-old me was very wrong, which is unfortunate because she was very confident in her feelings back then.